What's up? Cool, cool, cool. Just sculpting, chilling. What about you? Can tell me if the music is too loud. Okay, hold on. How is this? How is this? I can even do this. How is this? Is it still too low? It should be alright. Holy shit, really? I'm really glad to hear that. Did you have like a 3D background before, or this is just your first 3D thing, sculpting? Take the music even lower. I hope you can hear me. Like, okay. Oh, okay. Good to know. That's even better than just starting 3D with sculpting, I guess. Really glad to hear it, man. Do you did you sculpt in Blender at all, or you just started both learning sculpting and ZBrush at the same time, like the program and the sculpting skills? Yeah, ZBrush is king. Well, I'm really really glad to hear that. Like, I used to say the same thing to like people I follow, right? The Jan Sculpts, like Polygon. Like I would tell them like you inspired me to start sculpting. It's crazy that I can do the same thing, like just with my level of skill. Really, really made me happy today. Thank you. Like I started with Blender too. I couldn't improve a lot. I then switched to ZBrush, but both learning how to use a tablet and a different program didn't work for me. So I quit ZBrush like one, two times, three times because I couldn't understand the UI and I was struggling with sculpting at the same time. So I learned sculpting a little more using my tablets. Then I learned ZBrush, just the program without like getting into sculpting part of ZBrush. I learned just the program from Michael Pavlovich. Then I started sculpting in ZBrush. And yeah, I have been sculpting in ZBrush for almost a year now. And I got back to Blender sculpting a couple days ago, just for fun. And it just clicked, I don't know. It just clicked for me. Because I love using the modifiers and everything. ZBrush, everything other than sculpting feels like a pain to use. And I know every shortcut in Blender, so for example, if I want to make this ear ring thingy, I would it would be impossible for me to just add an object and like place it correctly in its place in ZBrush. It's just too hard. I don't know. Like I will just, I'll just add this. I'll add a solidify by scale. I will add, I don't know, bevel, you know, just Blender stuff that I can do. That I probably can do in ZBrush. Some of them I can, some of them I can't. But it's much, much easier in Blender. So I decided for big character projects, I will do the first block out stuff like this in Blender sculpting. Then if I need to go like high poly for pore details, then I will export it to ZBrush. Why not? Using the best part of both softwares. That's the smart way to use a program. You see, I have this ND add-on that I can just non-destructively bevel this part, for example. And it's just a, what do you call it? It's just a modifier, you know, for example. Just a little example. I didn't have to do this. Yeah, I think I will do that, yeah. Because ZBrush Blender chokes in high poly objects, like very high poly. Maybe I don't even need to switch on most cases, you know. I'm not always doing the face details in sculpting. I can use like texture XIZ textures, for example. So maybe I won't switch to ZBrush in some cases at all. Either way, I will keep ZBrush because it's a it's a good program. Zero measure, yeah. Zero measure is awesome. But there is a you probably know quad measure add-on for Blender. I think there's an add-on called Instamesh doing a similar thing. Quad measure is made by the creators of Zero measure, so it's exactly the same. It's a paid add-on that's usable. But ZRemesh has a lot of controls inside ZBrush, so you can make like lines to support how, like what kind of loops you want. That's pretty useful too. The Quadrimesh is, I will show it in 20 minutes because I am on a timer right now to make the sculpts. It's the same, you just press Quadrimesher, it gives you a good quad mesh. But if you want precise control, ZBrush, ZRemeasure is always better. So yeah, using the best of whatever program you use is the best way. Some people get stuck like ZBrush or Blender, Maya or Blender, Cinema 4D or Blender, but just use the best of everyone, everything. Like I do hair in Houdini now because Houdini hair is better. But I used to do Blender hair for years now, and I still do when like I have to do quick hair and I can use it in Blender. I just do it here. But if I need to simulate it, I will do it in Houdini. It's just use cases. But Blender definitely gets better at everything with time. I am really happy with it. Like sculpting, I wanted to try it after the 4.0 changes. They improved the performance of everything, I think. And yeah, without leaving the program, sculpting in here is magical. I love it. I will test how high poly I can go with multi-res too. Maybe I don't need ZBrush at all. We will see, we will see. That's awesome, man. You should send me a DM. I will follow you because I this daily stuff, before this challenge, I did a 30-day sculpting challenge when I first started getting into ZBrush. And those days were my most disciplined and improved days because like my first day, my third day, it was completely different. Then I saw this challenge. It's someone else's challenge, by the way. Like it's not I didn't create it. Then I saw this challenge and like okay, I need this to get better because if I practice by myself with a program, without a program, I will probably not do it. But if it's like already if I start a challenge, I can't leave it halfway. Like my Duolingo streak is 350 days. Like I can't. If I see a number there, it's a streak. It's hard for me to let go. So I started posting it as well. Doesn't matter how bad it looks. Because it's both showing the true improvement, right? People can see my like first day of sculpting, then my 100th day hopefully, and say, oh, this guy is persistent. Oh, did you by the way, like when you see my challenge, did you think like this guy is sculpting great? Like, oh, of course, I'm not trying to get compliments. Like, or did you just say he's doing this every day for like these many days already? Like, which was that the way that's inspired you more? Like, was it the number of sculpts or the quality of the sculpts? I'm sure it's numbers, but just the confirmation. Yeah, definitely. Like my friend keeps pressuring me that like I'm watching her every day. But he's also a very uh, He's saying like this one looks bad, this one looks good. He's always telling me his opinion, but it's always good to get opinions. But like these sculpts, I know it doesn't look good. Because I have 1 hour limits. If I had 2 hours, if I had one day, it would be good. But this is 1 hour. That's the best I can do. So it's the yeah, thank you, man. So it's the numbers, right? Like which number did you see when you started? Like t 30 or like 20? Which number was I on when you started? And did you see it on YouTube or the Instagram? Yeah, exactly. Because without this challenge telling me I have to sculpt 1 hour a day, I will always be saying like, oh, I have to do this work, that work. I have to, so I don't have time. I will always tell myself I don't have time. But for this, I started waking up early just to do this, right? Nice, day 6. That's early. Man, I can't believe I am at day 35. What the fuck? Day 6, day 7, like it felt amazing. Just oh, I'm 1 week. I did this for 1 week, and now I'm going 30. One won't. Yeah, but I also want to sculpt like more fun characters, but like stylized characters, for example. But yeah, I am working on projects. I don't have time. So yeah, you see, if I didn't have this challenge, I would just say I don't have time and I wouldn't practice at all. Now I practice thanks to this thing. It's great, bro. There is no beginner thing. I mean, there is beginner thing, but like don't be don't be ashamed to post it because you might inspire someone else to do it's like start sculpting too. Because I believe in just being yourself in your work when you share it. Like not in your portfolio, like in your 3D portfolio, don't be yourself, be your best self because you're trying to attract clients or like hiring people. But in your social media, you should just show your true self. I think that's what I believe. Because I had friends, like imposter syndrome is real for every artist. So I have friends that we started doing this challenge together. Maybe he's listening now. And they would keep working on the sculpt for like couple more hours because like they didn't want to show the bad sculpts on social media. But I feel the same. I don't want to show my bad results. I don't want everyone to think, oh, this is such a bad sculpt. This guy doesn't know what he's doing in my mind. But I am trying to overcome that to just share everything. So people don't think I am the perfect sculptor because I'm always sharing my 1 hour sculpts that's actually 5 hour sculpts. I am 100% sure some people are doing that. Like some people are posting. I saw them. Like maybe they are so talented because they have been doing it for years. But I think some of them just work on it for 5 hours, then posting it as 1 hour. And I think that's bad on everyone, because they will make people think, oh, this guy did this in 1 hour. I suck. I did terrible in 1 hour. So being fake is, I think, it's a way to terrible way to be in life in general. So do you work in any like 3D projects, companies? You said, are you doing it as a hobby? You mean the environment and hard surface stuff? I am terrible at hard surface modeling. Like I know just the basics, extruding and insetting. And I get by. I do stuff, but yeah, I'm not great at it. Oh, you're in an art studio. That's amazing. What do you guys do in the art studio? Is it like a add cinematics 3D rendering studio or like a what does art studio do? Is like a game studio? And are you guys using Blender in the studio? Or is it just another we are using the industry standard Maya studio? Okay, we have 30 minutes. This looks cool. Let's see what we are doing different than the reference. Oh, that's amazing. Like, are you guys doing it like for companies? Like, is it like a fun project funded by something? Like, how are you managing doing that? Or is it like a side project other than doing ads for companies? Short story, I want to make a short story one day. Like, we have all the tools in our hands, you know? Blender free, Unreal Engine free. I started getting into Unreal Engine more. Like, it's impossible not to tell stories. Like, if you have good stories or you know the tools, why wouldn't I tell stories, bro? It's amazing. It's crazy that these tools are free. Haha, okay, you just started. I mean, if it's a company that's hiring interns, they are probably making money off something, right? Like, what was their previous works? Like, they just do folklore stuff and post it on YouTube, or maybe they are sharing it as like, "Hi, this is the folklore short animation we did for this, like, I don't know, government's local place, for example." But I'm glad you are in a like Blender-based studio. Because those studios are mostly like, they are the innovative ones. Because old ones, like, they are amazing big studios, but they are like too scared to switch to another program to, or not scared, but like maybe like it's too expensive for them. But Blender studios are just they're the innovative new ones, I believe, and they will be the ones that's like leading the new wave, in my opinion. Oh, 2D studio exploring 3D with Blender. That's my favorite thing. Amazing, bro. Because I've seen lots of 2D artists also starting Blender. Like they can use grease pencil to like still draw on 3D meshes. They do like crazy different styles. How long have you been doing 3D in general? Kid cheap. I will definitely check it. We have 10 minutes. When end sculpting in 10 minutes, we will check your studio, your sculpts. I am really curious. So what made you start this like I want to do this full time? What made you start that? Like you really did enjoy doing your environments or maybe you saw a cinematic that made you say like, "Oh, I want to do this for a living." Money. It's a terrible area to choose for money, bro. There is no money. There is money for big studios. Everything else, we are just struggling. Ian Hubert. That's amazing. Ian Hubert is the GOAT. Uh, Man, it's amazing that like we are in the area that we are getting inspired by same people, you know. I think I just watched an interview with him the other day. There's a channel in YouTube called The VFX Process, and they have like 100 interviews, podcasts with like lots of 3D artists in the industry, and they don't have that many views. They really deserve it. I just while sculpting, I just open one of them and just listen. It's Ian Hubert one day, it's I don't know Patrick for the other day. You listen? Nah, yeah, 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 yeah. They're amazing, bro. I should just send them a message because I listened like I think like third podcast last week. Like I feel like I owe them something. I should send them money or something. I don't know. They're also a big I think production studio for movies. They're also doing production stuff. So YouTube is their side thing, I think. Yeah, exactly. Man, just inspiring people. That's what it's about. So that's why I'm glad to hear like from you. Now I will now I will tell about it to everyone, you know. That's the thing to brag about. Like it's not oh I work for this big client. I did this big project. It's like I inspired some random person from Philippines just by being myself, posting on YouTube, you know. And like that's I know that I am not the like the main inspiration, but if I pushed you to do something, that's still like very valuable. That's the reason to keep going. Like if I wake up one day and I'm too lazy to sculpt that day, I will just that's remember your story. Remember me. I'll just remember like if I sculpt today and post it, maybe someone will do it too. That's a great motivator. Thank you. Yeah, that's the best way to inspire. Your your circle is definitely important on improving yourself because you know if you're with friends that tries to get away from work and like calling you to games instead of focusing on work. I mean playing games is important too, but you know I have a friend group. We are doing projects together. We run a studio together. We play games together. Like I'm lucky that they are pushing me too. Like they are saying like you should learn Houdini for grooming, for example. That's my friend who is doing the VFX in our projects. He said like Blender is cool, but try Houdini Groom because then you will be simulating hair and it will be even looking even cooler. And I am pushing them to get into Unreal because I know Unreal is future, for example. So pushing each other as a friend group. If you don't have a friend group, joining Discord servers, and meeting people. I met some amazing people. I am in like 130 servers, and I'm only checking like three of them probably. It's important. It's at a curve. So curves. This is the my favorite part of Blender sculpting because I can do curves. And ZBrush has curves too, but they have fucking terrible control. I need to add a circle, not easier. Even to the only one. Yeah, that's the way. Like we don't need to find friends IRL anymore. Like the friends I met with, I met them like years ago in a like League of Legends editing server. You know, we were doing just cool edits, League of Legends edits. Like now I'm working with these people like for 2 years. Like my everyday is with them. Like we met in real life once last year finally. But like online friends are the friends that you make into IRL friends, you know. And I am really lucky because I know people are having hard time to find their people. But I found my people. Like they're amazing people. They're also like me. They're always improving, looking for stuff to learn. They're really passionate about this. You know, it's not like I am doing it on my own, so it's easier. I'm from Turkey, the land of the holy democracy. I'm joking. It's the other way around. But don't tell my governments. They might come for me. Yeah, we're so far. Still so close. Thanks to the magic of internet. Yeah, I think since I started talking with other people, I realized everyone has problems with their governments. We should just burn them all, maybe? I don't know. It's always like whenever I talk to someone, like I have friends from Egypt, I have friends from India. It's always like a race on whose government is worse than the other one. They're like, we have inflation of 50%. Then I am like, we have 400%. Then they're like, we don't have real elections. It's fake. The government is a dictator. Then I am like, well, imagine that. I don't know how you can do that. So, government stuff, local stuff. There's always problems everywhere, I realized. And it made me realize it's not important. Like, all that matters is you doing your best. And it's, I think, Stoic philosophy, right? You just focus on what you can control and let's go of what you can't control. Like, I can control how much my government fucks me in taxes. And no matter how much I earn, I am always at the edge of not having money, being broke. Even though I'm earning more, the payments are getting more too. So it feels like uh, I am on the same place no matter how much I progress. But I can't control the taxes. I can't control the government, definitely. So I'm just doing my best. That's all. Oh, that's our alarm. That's our timer. Now I stop sculpting because my 1 hour is over. And this is how hard it is to leave a sculpt after 1 hour because I see so many things that I need to fix. But yeah, we will just leave it as it is. But I can add accessories. That's a rule I put myself on my first day, by the way. It's not like I'm adding it now. So I'm just gonna make some necklaces. Shizuma, oh, welcome. How are you? How is it going? Thank you. Man, it actually looks great. Like, it doesn't look likeness, but it looks great. It's hard to remind yourself that, like, you are in the place that you wish you would be. Like, maybe a year ago, maybe months ago. Like, a year ago, if I did a sculpt like this in 1 hour, I would be like, oh man, I'm done. I am a senior professional character artist now. But now I am always seeing the bad sides of things. That's a bad thing too. Like it's both a good thing and bad thing. Fuck, I'm sculpting. Okay, I'm not sculpting. I'm good too. I'm good too. Just woke up early to do these daily sculpts, and I met my not stable friend here from Philippines, and he told me that I inspired him to start sculpting in ZBrush, and it really made me happy. So it's a good morning, best morning. How is your other things going, Shizuma? Are you still doing the character? Yeah, definitely paying off, man. Definitely. Uh, I forgot how do I flatten this profile? Oh wait, I don't have to do this. It's around root, yeah, and solidify by scale. Auto smooth or flat. Where is the auto smooth? You can auto smooth Bezier curves maybe. Okay, let's open our music a little slightly. This should be like a background music. Is it that like is it that slow? But not slow. It's not loud, right? For you. I'm just why not? Shift R, no, Control R. How do I rotate the side of this thing? Control R, no. What was it? Alt R? Shift R? Rotate maybe around here. Anyways, I will just leave it as it. I remember, then I forgot. I just don't. My rule with these things, like after 1 hour, I can do accessories too, but again, if I spend a lot of time on it, with time it will get harder for me to start a sculpt, right? Because then my mind will think like, oh, I have to do 1 hour sculpt, then I will do adjustment for an hour to make it look pretty with the accessories. Then it will be harder for me to do it every day. So I try to make everything as easy as possible for myself. So I don't have the thing in my mind. Oh, maybe in stream normally I do it like I don't record it. I can show the rendering part too. Let's open our Blender launcher, which you can see in the screen. I'm opening another Blender. I'm rendering in Blender 4.3. I don't know why, I just made my setup there first. Now I'm just still using it. Sometimes add-ons don't swap too fast, too well, you know. Okay, I will just show my whole screen now. Tablets. Okay, so this is day 34. We save incremental, it becomes day 35. We delete the previous ads. This is my scene. Then we make everything a mesh here. Convert to mesh. Then I merge all with the heads. Before that, let's apply the stuff. Yeah, definitely don't put any time limit. By the way, how did you learn ZBrush? Like, did you watch a course or anything? Because I remember, no time limit, but I'm following a course, okay? It's a beginner ZBrush course. But I don't know how to use the ZBrush. I don't know how to sculpt. I don't know how to use my tablet. So following the course was a pain. I gave up a lot. Then I realized I should focus on learning one thing instead of all of it together. So I just quit ZBrush. I started learning how to sculpt in Blender, like using the best tools faster. Then I started learning how to get comfortable with my tablets. Then I learned ZBrush UI only, like the program. I didn't sculpt anything. Then I combined all of it. Normal course, nice. I follow, you probably know him or not, Michael Pavlovich. If you are having trouble with the UI, uh, Michael Pavlovich, I learned from him. It's amazing. It's like I gave up on ZBrush 3 times, then I watched Michael Pavlovich, I learned it perfectly. Then it was just a fun part, like sculpting. Nice. I saw course is in discount again. Looks like Flip Normals is like saying it's their best sold course or something. They put it on discount again. I watched couple parts of it, then I couldn't continue as usual. I have so many courses, but at this point I am like, I am in a loop that I shouldn't watch courses. I should, uh, I should do things like I know how to sculpt, I know how to model, I know how to texture, I know how to UV. Like I know everything. I just have to make a character instead of watching a character course at the point. But I'm always like, maybe this guy is doing something different. I can learn from him, you know. Then I keep watching, then no action, no characters in my portfolio. Okay. Bro, Michael Pavlovich is like if you say ZBrush to anyone, anyone that's professional, they will know Michael Pavlovich. It's like the Blender guru of ZBrush, Michael Pavlovich. I will open in my
If you've
screen
seen
now.
my Marvel Rivals,
Okay, this is a video. This is it. This is the Blender guru of ZBrush. And this course, I watched these, you see, until here, 18 episodes. And then I'm perfectly fine with using everything in ZBrush. Just 18 episodes. And I didn't even touch my tablets while watching this. Like I use my mouse to mess around with ZBrush UI, and you learn perfectly. OCD, finish everything I start. Man, that's a great way to use your OCD then. Because most artists have problem finishing stuff, including me. Certificate finishing courses. No. You get certificate on if you are on I think like school VFX school or maybe game school kind of big places. You get certificate on those places. Some courses give it, but it doesn't matter. The certificate doesn't matter in your CV, I think. Maybe for big places it does. Like 99% is your portfolio, that's all. ADHD though I don't finish it. It's like the fire and ice. One part can't stop finishing, other parts can't finish. So this is my rendering setup. Let's go to render mode. I hope it won't freeze the stream. Okay. You see, I have this ground. I have this thing that holds the clay, fake clay, you see. And this is the default material. We delete our material. Then we add our digital clay, basic clay. And then, of course, we need to apply the scale. So this is all procedural. It adds these clay effects. I added these fingerprint effects. Also, I can change the color and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just a big noise kind of thing. These days I am back to this color, I want to use it. If I go to my camera, this is my camera, so I am matching it to reference most of the time. Like I don't have to match 101, but yeah, just a cool. Okay, because it's looking at the sides, I need to adjust the camera. And maybe make this smaller. I have ground here. I hope my stream is not affecting a lot by this. I'll go to solid mode either way, just to make sure. So yeah, this is actually a free clay material from. I just worked on top of it, adjusted some stuff. This is from some very famous sculptor that I forgot the name of now. How do I forget this? Hold on. It's a free brand file like Blender 2.9 or something. Then I adjusted the stuff. I will find it for you. Clay. How do I forget this guy's name? It's a great guy that's doing sculpting, like very famous, but I forgot. Sometimes I forgot. Okay, found it. Ryan Kingsley, yeah, Ryan Kingsley. He is sharing free, I think. Like he has a library of ZBrush stuff, Ryan Kingsley brushes, ZBrush workshops. Okay, how do I show this? Okay, this is it. Yeah, this is a Blender 2.9 file. It has like clay features, stuff like that. Oh yeah, you are good at Unreal, right? I'm gonna ask you a question after the stream. I started getting into Unreal, uh, and there is a blueprint I downloaded. It's like something that makes the hairs better, look better by doing some settings. But it doesn't work. It gave some errors and I couldn't fix it. But thank you. Okay. Now, now I'm done with. I'm gonna render this after the stream. Uh, maybe I can. Maybe I can open it in the stream. What do you think? It will be fun. But I'm gonna go eat in some time. Or maybe not. Don't open Unreal, but I can show you the tool. It sounds like a great tool. Air tool. Okay, this is it. It has some like extra settings. Content. Here's something too. Wait, maybe I imported it wrong. Anyways, I imported it, it gave some errors, so I couldn't test it. So I I don't know if you saw it, but I'm testing character creator to Unreal Workflow. Uh, then yesterday with a friend I tried, he showed me MetaPipe, MetaHuman pipeline, and I was expecting him to convince me that MetaHuman pipeline is pretty good. I should use that instead of character creator. Then instead I convinced him to use character creator, so we didn't win anything there. And yeah. But Unreal is super, super, super cool. I love Unreal. Just seeing something real time, man, it's just amazing. Okay, I will actually open my project. Why not? What there was a error. Maybe my channel will get banned because of nudity. Like in character creator, I added a quick cloth on top of the character, but the nipples aren't like they are getting out of the clothes. I don't know why. So I will not risk it. I will just write you in Discord server. Okay, so other than that, these are sculpts. I'm gonna render it, edit it, schedule it, and you will see it tomorrow probably. Because today you're gonna see 34. Tomorrow, 35. Okay. Not Devo. Thank you again for just sharing stuff with me. It's been pretty nice. I will just write me on Instagram. I will I want to check your stuff. Okay, great. And Shizuma, I'll write you in Discord in couple minutes. Okay. Alright, thank you man. Nice to meet you and I will see you around definitely. Bye bye, bye bye, take care.